Hey Capricorn, welcome to Intuitive Gems. My name is Desiree, and today we'll be doing your money, wealth, finance, prosperity, and abundance reading for the month of February 2024. If this is your first time catching one of my readings, I do want to say welcome. I invite you to subscribe because I do these readings each and every month, and I would love to share your money message with you. For the readings this month, I can't remember what the name of this tarot deck is because I bought it on Etsy a while ago. I want to say it's called like the Antique Tarot or something like that. But anyway, I will clarify with my Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot. Then I will close out your reading, Capricorn, with a Moonology Oracle card. All right, Cap, let's scoot everybody down so we have more room. Okay, so I like seeing that Tower card in the reverse as the first card. That means that you've made some huge, huge changes as it relates to your money and your finances and your work, career, business situation. Because this Tower card, when you see it in reverse, it means that something had to be deconstructed, something had to be broken down so it can be rebuilt better the second time around, or however many times you're on it this time. But this is a good card to see. All right, a lot of people freak out when they see Tower moments or they see that Tower energy, but I'm telling you, in the reverse, this is a fantastic card because it means the worst is over as it relates to your money situation. And now you are really in the rebuilding phase. Or if you didn't even have anything that you needed to fix, this talks about now you're really kind of leveling up, rebuilding, restructuring your whole financial game so you can really be in that upper level of where you desire to be. Right? Because everybody has different goals and everybody is in different stages as it relates to their wealth journey. But Capricorn, you really are doing the right things. And I want to make sure that this, you get that confirmation, because I feel like some of you feel like, oh my gosh, I take one step forward and now I'm like 5 steps behind. No, you're not. No, you are not, because you have learned some things, you have experience, you have more knowledge about your own money game and what you're doing strategically to win, okay? People also recognize the work that you do. They're very impressed in what you do, how you do it, okay? So this is really good because that's going to create more opportunities for you to make more money, making more connections, and people bragging on you because they're like, oh my gosh, he or she is so good at this, you have to call him or you have to call her. We also have the Two of Swords in the reverse. This means that you are no longer procrastinating. You've made decisions, you've committed to those decisions, and you are starting to see the results or starting to get some progress as it relates to putting those decisions to work. Finally, we got that King of Cups and the Chariot. I love this Chariot card. But let's talk about the King of Cups. He's all about emotional intelligence. It means you're not letting your feelings get in the way of you doing what needs to be done and making logical decisions as it relates to your money. Now, I understand money is a very emotional thing, highly charged energy, but at the same time, we're not emotionally driven when it comes to making a plan to have more money, make more money, advance in our career, grow our business, grow our investments, whatever the case may be. Now, that Chariot card is always a good card in my opinion because it means multiple things are happening at once and all of them are popping off. Okay, everything is popping off in a very good way. Now, this is exciting because a lot of us like to have multiple things going on. It's not about multitasking, but it really is about setting up multiple streams or multiple sources of income. Also, really diversifying our efforts and diversifying our investments in a way that everything, systematically starts paying off, either literally paying off in money or paying off in the results that we're getting. So the Chariot card means there's a solid power and a solid energy that is really driving that, and things are happening quickly and things are happening simultaneously. So get ready, be prepared, because it's going to be good. Okay. Ooh, and then you got the Sun card. Remember, that Sun card is always a good card in my readings. I don't care how that little baby shows up. Oh my goodness. Then you've got the Page of Pentacles. All right, Capricorn, things just keep moving and grooving for you, getting better and better. All right, definitely money is on the way. I see that with this Page of Pentacles. That Sun card says all good. You know, it's all good. We also got that Knight of Pentacles, and we got the Hermit. Okay, let's start with this Two of Wands. You're reevaluating the past to make better decisions in 2024. I think everybody is going through that. We're having that similar, that's kind of an overall collective energy for the month of February. We talked about the Sun. This is a fantastic card because it means that, yes, you're doing the right things. And it also means that the answer is yes for whatever, like whatever your situation is. This Sun card means there is going to be a positive outcome, okay? A very positive outcome. All right, the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles means that something happens here where someone, like I'm feeling like someone is promising you to pay you back, but then they don't. But the cool thing is that the money shows up or it comes from somewhere else, okay? So don't be too disappointed if someone flakes and they said, oh yes, I'll pay you back. Or, oh yes, I'll buy that thing. I'll buy it tomorrow. And then they don't show up or they don't pay you back. Like, I feel like that's what this is here. It's like somebody promises something money related and then they break the promise or they flake out. But you get the money somewhere else. That's what this Page of Pentacles is showing up and telling me. Okay, so that's really exciting. All right, we got the Hermit card. I like the Hermit card in the reverse. Now, this could be two things. There could be a Virgo in your life who is definitely being influential in how you are strategizing or planning to make some money. The other thing about the Hermit card is it also means that you're going opposite of that Hermit energy. In other words, you're going all in as it relates to showing up and being seen and putting yourself out there and networking and connecting with people, right? So sometimes what I have learned, and I still continue to learn, is that, you know how they say it's not what you know, it's who you know. So it's about making those connections, because everything you want usually is anywhere from 3 to 6 people away. You know, you've heard of that 6 degrees of separation. So no matter who you want to meet or who you want to connect with or whatever you want to do, you're probably 6 people away from either that person you want to meet or from someone helping you do the exact thing that you want to do or helping you get the thing that you want to get. And it's so exciting when you think about that, because then that really encourages you and motivates you and inspires you to go out and meet people. And I know this isn't easy. Trust me, I know I have my own challenges with anxiety and sometimes being introverted when I'm out. But it's one of those things that if we really want to grow, you know, our business and our money and have new opportunities as it relates to our work and our career, it's really going to happen by you meeting more people and getting on the radar of different people than you're currently on the radar of now. Okay, now there's nothing wrong with educating yourselves, getting more degrees, getting more certifications, but I have seen people achieve amazing things without having to do that, just because they knew the right people. All right, so don't overlook that as an opportunity to grow and, like I said, to make more money. All right, so we got that 4 of Cups in the reverse. That means that an opportunity comes your way, it's not going to resonate, and you're going to say no. And there's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes I feel like we need to say no to more things. My problem is I tend to say yes to a lot of things when I really shouldn't, because, oh, look, you've got that repeater card. Again, confirmation. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, sometimes I tend to take on too much. That's my problem. I think I can do it all, and I really can't. Oh, and you got another repeater. All right, Capricorn, let's see. Okay, Tower card, we already talked about that energy. You're in the rebuilding phase. You're restructuring. Something had to be broken down so it can be put back together. Looks like whatever started at the beginning of the month continues in the second half of the month, okay? That's all that is. It's confirming that, yes, you're doing the right thing. Don't feel like you're wasting time because you have to start something over. No, because this time it's going to be better. Next, we got the 3 of Cups. The 3 of Cups talks about a canceled gathering of some sort. I feel like this is, it could even be a work-related thing or maybe a business-related thing. But this is some type of an event, some type of an outing, some type of a get-together, and it looks like it gets canceled or postponed or delayed for some reason. I don't know, but because we're talking about money, I feel like this could be a work-related thing or a business-related thing. Now we also have the Fool card. Now the Fool card is very exciting, but we also have to use caution because sometimes the Fool really likes to take steps and takes actions, even though he may not know everything. There's nothing wrong with that, right? There's nothing wrong with having fun, but at the same time, we have to be very guarded so we don't put ourselves or our financial well-being at risk. And I'm getting confirmation on that with this Moon card, because the Moon card talks about things being hidden, things unseen, maybe even you know, like you don't have all the information on something, so you need to do more research, you need to ask more questions, or you need to take more time and see what else could be revealed between now and then, right? So don't feel rushed or pressured to jump into something new, because you may not have all of the answers just yet, but it doesn't mean that you won't if you give it some time. And this is very important to remember, especially with money, because sometimes we don't have all the answers today, but if we keep asking or keep researching, the answers will reveal themselves in due time. All right, we got that Three of Pentacles. Interesting. That's the card here. Remember, people love you and the work you do. I am feeling here that someone is maybe a little bit jealous. Isn't that interesting? This card, there's this card and another card that shows up when it indicates jealousy or someone feeling threatened. So let's say, you know, you do something and someone starts bragging on you, and then someone hears it and they get jealous, and then they try to say, oh no, well, you know, she's not that great, or well, I know someone even better. That's what I'm picking up with that card. But see, the thing is that has nothing to do with you, right? I mean, it's just someone being a hater. The Capricorn, it doesn't mean you stop shining, and it doesn't mean that people still don't recognize you for the amazing stuff that you do. All right, again, these cards just keep getting better and better. We got the Justice card. This is a decision being made in your favor. We also have the Six of Wands, which means that, again, this is, see, these are the cards that I was talking about, where I said this means that people are jealous when you're getting attention, and I got two cards indicating that. But don't let it slow you down. Don't let it throw you off course, Capricorn, okay? Don't let it distract you. Just because somebody is jealous or threatened, or they are envious because you're getting attention or recognition and acknowledgement, it doesn't mean you're doing anything wrong, okay, Capricorn? So just remember that. Oh, now this is interesting. Six of Swords. This card usually means travel. So you could be taking a trip at the end of the month, or you could be planning a trip maybe for later in the year. But, you know, you're getting all your, you know, tickets, hotel, all that kind of stuff. So this is good. I do feel like this is going to be something that is, that happens, I'm picking up in summer. So that'll be exciting. And I also feel like this is something where there's going to be an opportunity or a tie to money in some way. So maybe it could be a work trip. Maybe it could be a trip where you go look and see maybe where you want to move or retire to, something like that. But that's a really good card, and it's really exciting because it's something to look forward to. Now we've got two powerful cards here. We've got the Death card and the World card. Now, the Death card is all about transformation and big changes happening in your life. I do believe that since you are on this journey of creating more wealth for yourself, for your family, that this is going to impact every aspect of your life in a very powerful way. Now, in order to be someone who has more, you really have to kind of shift your identity and your energy and your alignment internally to really identify and become this new version of yourself. And what does that mean? Sometimes that means we put to death the old self because we are stepping in to the new self. This is all about huge, massive changes. And it doesn't mean that you have to, you know, have a different personality or anything like that. But what you resonate with and how you think and how you really make decisions, your mindset, will be different when you start thinking from a wealthier perspective, or someone who is much more successful. Okay? Finally, we have that World card again. You got two of the travel cards here. Now, the World card, sometimes it really is simple. It literally means you will be traveling, right? World travel, maybe international travel for some of you. Could be work related, could be, for pleasure, could be a little mix of both. The other thing about the World card is it also confirms this Death card in saying that you really are, this cycle of your life, this phase of your life is complete. And it's time for you to move up or level up into the next phase, into that next season of your life, of who you are, what you do, how you do it, how you help people, and how you really put yourself out there. We talked about that several times in this reading, but I do feel like you're going to outgrow your current circumstances, Capricorn, and it's almost like even if you wanted to, you couldn't stay where you're at. It's like all you know is growth and expansion. And that's very exciting. Excuse me. Okay. All right. So, Capricorn. February is really just, what I'm picking up here is a month of confirmation, and you getting the signs, and you getting the messages that you're on the right track and you're doing the right thing. And then you start moving towards it, and then things start falling into place without you even trying. Okay? So I just want to say that get ready, because I feel like things are going to be really different for you in February, but in a very, very good way. All right, let's go ahead and close out your reading with a Moonology Oracle card. Yep. All right. It says your hard work is paying off. Exactly. This definitely is the right answer. And it says new moon in Capricorn, and we're reading for Capricorn. So Capricorn, your hard work is paying off. I think that's kind of the overall theme of your reading here, like we said. So I hope you enjoyed it. Hope it was helpful. If you have any questions, drop them down below. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. We will do it all again next month.